fucking suburbs. Okay, so I should clarify what exactly I'm talking about. I'm not talking about suburbs like, let's say, Husby, a suburb of Stockholm. No, I'm talking about these fuckers. Oh, and I should probably mention that if you haven't already noticed, I will be a bit more mean-spirited than normal. Normal, I've had like 2 videos out, because I feel strongly about this subject. So, sorry to all 3 subscribers out there who may care. Um, the modern suburb first started to appear in the 17 and then 1800s when upper middle class Londoners wanted to move out of the city and into villas further out in the countryside. And, well, I can't say I blame them. London kinda sucked back then. Jumping to post-war America, unlike earlier suburbs, post-war suburbs weren't built around public transit, but just wherever the roads were. Owing to returning soldiers and a population boom, suburbs exploded in popularity, eventually becoming a homogeneous manufactured bleh, such as Levittown, New York, where all is same and boring and the shops aren't within good walking distance, all separated by seas of parking lots in between the sidewalks and the shops. Well, all of them except for opium, a business which Zhenghan Shao calls very good. What? Now is also a good time to mention that whilst I won't be going much into it, you should know that there was a ton of racism in American suburban planning. Just a ton. Just all of it was racist. So now we know how we got here. Let's look at what we got. My main problem with North American suburbs is their car-centric nature. If you look at most suburbs, you will see a spaghetti-like mess of streets, cul-de-sacs, stroads, and roads. Like, Jesus. If you don't know the area, it's almost impossible to get anywhere on foot. And not only will you be confused, but it will take a fucking long time to get anywhere. Famously, if you want to get between these 2 houses that are right next to each other in Orlando, Florida, barring hopping the fence, you must walk or drive 7 miles. They're right next to each other. 7 miles. More so than layout, pedestrian infrastructure just sucks. There are never any bike lanes, sidewalks may or may not be separated from the road, may or may not be paved, may or may not even exist. Like, seriously. There's a suburb near my house that has no sidewalks. None at all. Just road. Also, it's not like we don't have the room for any of this stuff. All of the buildings near my house have both curbside parking and some form of an alleyway. Just remove the redundant street side parking and put some fucking bike lanes in. Seriously. Another problem with modern suburbia is the commercial areas. The shops. They just suck. Look at this old commercial block. Multiple shops, fun atmosphere. Each of these spaces could be filled with anything. This Boiger shop could be replaced with an antique store and everything would be fine. Now, with this modern commercial block, here there's only one shop in the whole thing. A Taco Bell. Yeah. It's physically isolated from its surroundings because of the parking lots. Also, after the Taco Bell leaves, what could replace it? Nothing really. No antique store is going to move into that space. The only thing that could really fit there is another fast food store. Also, because of the difference in the amounts of shops in these blocks, the newer blocks give much less tax money to the city than the older blocks, making towns poorer for the amount of land they use. The commercial areas in modern suburbs are also just much less interesting to exist in. For pedestrian use, it is recommended that buildings are close together and tall to create a cozy, closed off feeling. Modern commercial literally does the exact opposite of that, with everything being only 1 or 2 stories tall and so far apart from each other that you could literally fit the entire Soviet Union between shops. So basically, in conclusion, suburbs suck because they are closed off, have little to no public transport, suck for pedestrians, and aren't cozy, and they make cities poorer. Fucking suburbs. Fucking suburbs. Fucking suburbs. Built around rail and bus lines, as it would provide easy transit to the city because. Fuck. Starting around the mid 1800s. Oh, god damn it, the fucking guinea pigs. I'm not gonna be able to ever fucking record this. Jesus.